2024 is upon us, and it's potentially the dawn of a new Nintendo home console. But what exactly could we see from them this year? That's what we'll be diving into in this video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my yearly Nintendo predictions video. I will go through the year month by month, and I shall predict what Nintendo's going to do based on various rumors and leaks that have somehow made their way into my brain, things I think sound cool, and gut feelings. With all that out of the way, there's no grains of salt needed. I'm a genius. Here's exactly what's going to happen in Nintendo's 2024. January. This month, the next-gen console rumors and discussions will be going even more crazy as more and more outlets come out with word of a new Nintendo console being shown to third-party developers. But, as usual, Nintendo will remain silent on the matter. February. This month we shall see the return of the regular February Nintendo Direct, and it shall open with a new trailer for the Luigi's Mansion 2 remaster, and it shall be given a release date of July, leaving fans confused as to why it isn't being saved for October time, but also adding more fuel to the rumors of Nintendo's next generation system releasing near the end of the year. We'll then see another trailer for Princess Peach Showtime, which will begin to show off a little too much about the game and its various areas, but the game's creativity and ideas will have us all very excited. There will be another extended trailer for the Splatoon 3 Side Order DLC, making the fans go even more ballistic with excitement for the DLC, and it shall be given a release date of May. We'll also see the announcement of something new for Mario Wonder DLC. That's right, the devs saying they had extra ideas that went unused did mean something, and it'll be slated to release in 2 waves over the course of the year, each wave adding 3 more worlds and 2 characters into the game's mix. The first wave will release in early April and introduce Wario and Waluigi as playable characters, as well as a few new badges and extra hard badge challenge levels, to shake up the Wonder experience even more. We'll also see the announcement of the shadow drop of HD Metroid Prime 2 and 3 ports for the Switch, which will increase the hype and rumors around Metroid Prime 4. The Direct shall end with a trailer that will continue the trend of February being the month for Xenoblade fans, with the announcement of another new game in the series, Xenoblade Warriors, being developed by Koei Tecmo Games and Monolith Soft. The game will promise a huge cast of characters from across all Xenoblade games and tease fan-servicey interactions between the various protagonists. The trailer will end with the mind-boggling reveal of Cosmos from Xenosaga and Faye from Xenogears being in the game. It shall be slated for September. The Direct will have been more on the shorter side and featured few games with release dates past September time, leaving fans very excited and suspicious. Mario vs. Donkey Kong will release this month and have a very small splash, and not be talked about too much, but the people that play it will insist others give this faithful remake a go. March. Princess Peach Showtime will release this month, and fans will enjoy the princess's second true solo outing, through the game's creativity and the personality given to the character. But some will be disappointed with the game's short length and lack of many difficult challenges. Most of us will be very excited by the prospects of this newly re-established Princess Peach franchise. April. Wave 1 of the Super Mario Bros. Wonder DLC will release this month, and it'll be packed full of Wonder Flower concepts far more wild than those of the base game, leaving us incredibly excited for the rest of the DLC. May. The Side Order DLC will release and will be criticised for its weirdly claustrophobically small setting and large focus on wave-based enemy attacks, but its weird story and atmosphere will have many fans hooked. This month, we will also finally receive official word from Nintendo of a new home console, in a mysterious tweet that says they've been working on the successor to the Nintendo Switch, and that we should stay tuned for more information coming soon. June. The Nintendo Switch 2 rumors and leaks will be going even crazier than they ever have before, and anticipation will be very high to see what Nintendo's been cooking, when, finally, they'll announce in a tweet that their new console will be revealed in a trailer the following day, which will be followed up by a Nintendo Direct a few days after the reveal, which will feature both Nintendo Switch games and games for the new console. And then, the trailer will drop. The Nintendo Switch 2 will be revealed. It'll feature a larger OLED screen than the Switch OLED, 2 game cartridge slots, larger and more ergonomic Joy-Con, and the ability to display games at 4K. The trailer will feature the console running Tears of the Kingdom in 1080p up-res to 4K using Nvidia DLSS, and other base Switch games such as Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and Luigi's Mansion 3, with mysterious hints at new games which we haven't seen before, such as Mario Kart gameplay, which doesn't look quite like 8 Deluxe. There will be a suspicious lack of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate featured, leaving some to wonder if there's something Nintendo's hiding. The new console will be given a release date of November 1st, 2024. The highly anticipated June Direct will open with some smaller Switch games, including Wave 2 of the Mario Bros. Wonder DLC, which will feature a world based on Mario Sunshine, with levels taking place on various areas of Al Delfino, a world based on Mario Galaxy, with levels inspired by Gusty Garden Galaxy, Cloud Court Galaxy, and the more technological Bowser levels, and the final world will be a huge mashup of various themes from Super Mario Odyssey. The final wave of the DLC will breathe one more beautiful bout of creativity and fan service into the game, and the Switch itself, before the lineup for its successor begins to be discussed. We'll then see another trailer for Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remake, and it'll be given a release date of August. Finally, we'll reach the part which everyone is waiting for, the Switch 2 portion of the presentation, which opens with the vast emptiness of space. Fans immediately go wild as the camera pans backwards to reveal Samus stood on a platform gazing into the vacuum. She jumps into her ship and flies away as we cut to gameplay. Metroid Prime was one of the best looking games of its time when it released, and this game is no different. Stunning, slick, colourful, polished and detailed visuals and bouncy cold themes create those famous Metroid atmospheres, which are accompanied by slick first-person shooter gameplay with brand new movement options and power-ups. Metroid Prime 4 looks to be a game that will push units on launch day, as well as being the exact thing we've been waiting for nearly 8 years. The game will be promised as a dual release on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day of the new console. During the middle of the presentation, we'll see a teaser for the long overdue Mario Kart 9, which was hinted at in the new console's reveal trailer, and it'll feature striking new hand-drawn cartoony style graphics, brand new and returning racetracks, new battle modes, as well as some new characters, including Kirby and Samus, and finally, we will see the return of a single-player story mode. Mario Kart 9 will also release on launch day. The Direct will finish with an announcement that will probably leave me and many fans utterly stunned to silence. It will open with colourful vistas, bright green grasses, and warp pipes, craggy cliffs, and bouncy mushrooms. We see the camera zoom out onto a perfectly open mushroom kingdom, with all the staple themes of past games. The camera zooms back in to see Mario, dashing through a field as lava rains down upon him. He turns and grimaces, before punching out towards the camera with a long, stretchy arm at some unseen enemy. The camera cuts to black as the words Super Mario Kingdom fill the screen, followed by a goosebump-inducing release date reveal of November 1st, 2024. July. This month will be largely uneventful in terms of brand new news, but the Nintendo content based on the new console and its launch title games being made by Nintendo YouTubers like myself will be going absolutely mental. The Luigi's Mansion 2 remake will also release this month, and I will finally beat the game after 10 years of failing to do so. People will still complain about the mission-based nature of the game and comment on the weirdness of 2 and 3 being on Switch but not 1, but its fans will have a wonderful time with this quirky, colourful game. August. This month will see the return of Pokemon Presents. There will have been 1 or 2 earlier in the year, but with no groundbreaking reveals. But this Present will feature the mildly earth-wobbling reveal of Pokemon Legends Kyurem, a game which will look to feature the Unova region reimagined as a past open-zone version of itself, with new stunningly polished and charming visuals, and a newly developed take on the strong and agile style mechanic. with a new skill style option, which will guarantee a critical hit but half accuracy. The game will be given a vague release window of winter 2025. The Thousand Year Door remake will also release this month, and it'll be widely loved for its excellence. It'll sell surprisingly well, and this will make fans of this style of Paper Mario very, very happy. September. The September Direct will occur near the start of the month, and the Switch 1 portion will feature another trailer for Metroid Prime 4, hailing it as the Nintendo Switch's final big hitter, and showing us even more areas and gameplay, cementing the hype for the game. We'll also see a trailer for a new Mario Party game, which looks more promising than any of the brand new Mario Party outings in a while. It'll be named Super Mario Party 2 and be promised as a dual release for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 in spring of 2025. The Switch 2 portion of the Direct shall begin with another trailer for Super Mario Kingdom. This trailer will give us a greater idea of the sheer scope of the game, and the areas of the Mushroom Kingdom we can look forward to exploring, including islands off the coast, areas with towering cliffs, and a fully explorable Toad Town, similar to the one in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, with many complicated pipe networks for traversal. The trailer will also show off the exciting feature of launch stars, which will send Mario into orbit to complete a more linear galaxy level like those found in Super Mario Galaxy. We'll also see more of the new Mario body morphing features, such as his new stretchy arms, helicopter hat, and drill legs, as well as his new companion, Laszlo, a creature made of a plasticine sort of material who grants Mario this new morphing ability. After a few more headlines and interesting looking third-party and indie titles, we'll see the reveal of a remake of a beloved N64 game, Ocarina of Time. It'll be a ground-up remake with brand new visuals, but most of the original format will remain to ensure vast amounts of nostalgia. This game will be promised for summer 2025. The Switch 2 portion of the Direct will end with what appears to be another trailer for Xenoblade Warriors. It'll feature a scene of Noah and Mio dashing away from beams of light, shooting out of what appears to be a Pharaonis, when suddenly a gush of fire bursts from the Pharaonis. This unusual attack takes them by surprise, and they twist around in confusion. The camera pans up, and seated where there should be a flame clock burning bright is the fiery Super Smash Bros. Logo. The screen cuts to black before the words Spring 2025 fill the screen. Is it a port? Is it new DLC? Nothing will be clear as of yet, but we will know probably sometime early next year. Xenoblade Warriors will also release this month. The game will feature a lot of fan service and a rather outlandish but fun story, with characters who were likely never meant to interact with each other, interacting with each other. It'll be another fun yet grindy Warriors outing, but most Xenoblade fans will enjoy it thoroughly. October. Some rumours will claim Metroid 6 is being worked on, and others will say it's a Super Metroid remake being worked on by Mercury Steam, but nothing more shall be heard of this. Hype for the new console will be rapidly building throughout the month, snowballing and snowballing until finally, November. The Nintendo Switch 2 will launch. Launch day will be a relatively large success, with all three launch games receiving large critical acclaim and managing to really push units of the new system. The new system will be better stocked than the first Switch was, so everyone will be able to get their hands on one, or so help me. All three launch games will have been worth waiting nearly a decade for, and the future of the new console will look very bright. Near the end of the month, whilst all eyes are on Nintendo, we will see another mysterious tweet posted on Nintendo's Japanese Twitter account, which begins with the phrase, "Hello, this is Miyamoto," where he will then proceed to officially announce that the sequel to the Mario movie starring Chris Pratt is now officially in production, and that it will have a heavy focus on the character Rosalina, leaving the 2000s kids in the audience, that's me, to go absolutely insane. December. The Game Awards will happen this month, and this year they will actually give developers more than 3 seconds to do a speech once they've received their award. Metroid Prime 4 and Super Mario Kingdom will both be up for Game of the Year. Neither shall receive the award, but the Game Awards Orchestra will be the highlight of the show as always. And with that, I conclude my predictions for Nintendo's 2024. Were my predictions on the mark? Or were they a little dodgy? Feel free to discuss in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss any more of this content from ourselves in the future. And with that, thank you very much for watching, stay safe out there, and we shall see you all in the next one.